everyone, how's it going? Ajax the Mister here, coming at you with not a live reaction, although those will be coming eventually, and not a review, but instead a discussion, something that I've actually been wanting to talk about for quite some time. And it's basically centered on Goku's biggest mistake. Now, for those of you that are probably wondering, like, yo, Goku's a dumbass. Of course he's made many mistakes in the past, whether it be with villains or his family or his friends. The guy's an idiot when it comes to just doing most things that he does, except fighting. Sometimes when he does fighting, he tends to do well in that aspect. But no, recently, with the universe survival arc just around the corner, I honestly think that Goku recently has made the biggest mistake in the entire series. Now you're probably wondering, what is this biggest mistake? Oh boy, let me tell you. The biggest mistake Goku has made thus far in this series is when he brought this guy. This guy, this little blue purple bastard, when he brought this guy into the same universe as this guy. That is a recipe for disaster. Now, in order to explain this, we honestly have to talk about Zeno. We have to talk about who he is as a character, at least what we know so far, and why this can spell disaster for basically the entire universe that Goku and his friends are in. So judging from the episodes that we've seen Zeno thus far in, it's safe to say that Zeno is technically the strongest person in the entire universe of all of existence. However you want to put it, he is the almighty. No one is above him. With a snap of his fingers, he can end the entire existence of multiple universes, or universi, however you want to call it. So by far, this guy is hella strong. But what makes him even worse is his personality. And those of you that have seen him, he has the mentality of a child, and that is a recipe for disaster as is. You have this unparalleled level of strength and just power in the tip of your hands, even your fingers, and couple that with a childlike manner. Oh boy, that is already bad enough as is. But how do you make that even worse? You bring someone from another universe that is exactly the same, literally the same person, and put them in the same room together. That already is a bad no-no. And for those of you that don't remember, Goku brought the Zeno from future Trunks' timeline into the present timeline as a favor for the present timeline Zenos to have a playmate that Goku basically promised him. And for a long time before any of that happened, people were theorizing that Goku was gonna have some sense and probably bring someone like from his family, like maybe Goten or Trunks or just anyone. Anyone could have been that little playmate friend for Zeno, because Zeno just asked for a friend. He didn't ask for a friend, forever to stay with me so that they can never leave. He just asked for a playmate, like every now and then. Just come in, play with me, and, do whatever. But one thing that baffled me in the future Trunks arc is when Goku is finally about to fulfill his promise to Zeno to bring him a playmate to have fun with, he goes into future Trunks' destroyed Earth and takes Zeno from there, the guy that destroyed that planet, mind you, and brought him back as that playmate. And in all honesty, in my opinion, that was the biggest mistake Goku has ever made. Because you gotta think about what these two are honestly capable of. And not only that, they both have a child mindset. Sure, both Zeno are probably gonna play with each other every now and then, but they're gonna disagree on a few things, and one of them is gonna eventually piss the other one off. And what happens when just even one Zeno is pissed off? You could just say bye to an entire universe in that instant. And I honestly wouldn't even be surprised if this entire universe survival arc that we're gonna get this week is the idea thought up by both of these dudes being in the same room, thinking that this future tournament is gonna be for shits and giggles when, as it's called, the universe survival arc, people are going to be at their wits' end, surviving, doing battles, and fighting for each other's lives. I mean, back then, Goku already screwed himself over when he promised Zeno that he would bring him a playmate. I mean, mind you, he probably had to say something, because he couldn't just say no to Zeno and just walk off, because Zeno could have just easily have wiped out his entire universe. So he had to say something. But to think that Goku, come on, man, Goku, of all people, would bring a powerhouse with the same level of destructive capability literally into the same universe as this dude's playmate, anything can happen. We have no idea how it's going to go down. And judging by the recent trailer for the upcoming arc of Dragon Ball Super, it seems that there's some level of duality between the two Zeno. Like, one's blue and one's red. So maybe one's going to be like making the good decisions or good faith decisions, and the other one was going to be like all cynical and evil. And that one's going to basically be the one raising the stakes and making things like even more of a hell for the fighters in the upcoming tournament. So yeah, in all honesty, so far in Dragon Ball Super, that has been Goku's biggest mistake. And maybe you can even go as far to say that it's the biggest mistake Goku has made in the entirety of Dragon Ball. But again, that's just my personal opinion. This is a discussion, so I definitely want to hear you guys' opinion on the matter. What do you think? Do you think that this is Goku's biggest mistake? Do you think that it was hella stupid to bring another Zeno into his timeline? I definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comments below and what you guys think is going to happen with these two Zeno, because in all honesty, I don't think that these two guys can exist in the same timeline. So something is going to happen between one of them, whether the other one offs the other dude or another one gets banished to another timeline. Who knows? But again, let's discuss it down in the comments below. And if you guys haven't seen the recent episode of Dragon Ball Super, there's a link in the description box down below where you can watch it for free, legally. I want to emphasize that, legally. You'll be able to watch it for free in the link provided down below. But that's all that I have for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It helps the channel a lot more than you know. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click my face bubble right over here. Just stay updated with all my future videos and content. I'll love you forever. Don't forget, social media sites in the description box down below. Follow me in those as well to get more content when the video ends. I'm Ajax the Mister, and as always, folks, thanks for watching.